Hello everyone, I'm back with the writing and reading spotlight, and today I'm going to talk about the last two types of paragraph structure that you're likely to see and use as you're writing. These are probably the most simple paragraph structures, but also that makes them a little bit more difficult to see because they don't have the big signal words that we've seen in the other types of paragraphing structure that we've seen. The first one I want to talk to you about is usually called description, and these are paragraphs we generally find towards the beginning of an essay or a report because they're describing something. It's the very foundational sort of work that a writer might do. And I'm using an example here from a chapter that I've just written with my colleague Beryl, and it's the first paragraph in the chapter. And what you can see is that each sentence is working on the same topic, which is what we're looking for when we're looking for a good paragraph, but also what it's doing is just describing something, and in this case it's giving the definition of what reading is in modern times. So we don't see a lot of signal words, as I said, but we do see some. For example, you might see the term definition in this case because, again, it's describing something. It's talking about a particular thing. The other, here you can see definition again. The other thing that you might see is the word understandings, because this is again relating to what something might be. You might see signal words like the concept, or you might see examples of this are. It's a very descriptive paragraph structure that lays out characteristics of something in a very straightforward way. Now, what you might like to do is to pause the video here and have a look at each sentence that's in this paragraph and see how it is relating back to the main idea of defining reading in a modern sense, in a contemporary sense, and see what it does. So this is an example of a descriptive paragraph, a description paragraph, where facts are laid out one after the other. You might see words like the concept, examples, definitions of. These are things that will help you to see and to write a descriptive paragraph, a paragraph that describes. Okay. The second type of paragraph or structure I want to talk to you about is sequence. And again, as I said, this is a fairly simple one. You can probably work out what it is just by hearing its name, sequence. This is a type of paragraph you would use if you're showing how something has changed over time or how something changes in a step-by-step manner. And really one of the key signals for this type of paragraph is the use of dates. Now I'm showing you here, this is a paper I'm working on at the moment, so you can see there's lots of changes have been made. But in this section I've been trying to talk about this evolution of curriculum. So what you're going to see as I scan through are things like this. In the 1980s and 1990s, blah, blah, blah. Well, the 1990 declaration said this. Then you might see, was seen in this year. So these are paragraphs that follow a sequence of structure. So the only other type of signal words you might see in paragraphing like this, it's not in this one, but you might see it or use it, are things where words like first, next, last, afterwards or after. So these are signal words you give to the reader to show that something is happening in a sequence of events. All right, there are my hints for today. I hope that they have been helpful for you.